Good morning and welcome to Morning Moments again. I've got a return special guest with us today. Good friend of mine. Those of you who watched our first special guest with Dr. Doug Rapona and got a lot of great response from it, and how we got connected as family and the importance of family. So this time I wanted to invite Doug back to share a little bit about his medical practice. Folks are wondering, Dr. Doug Rapona. Those in Virginia Beach know who Dr. Doug Rapona and his practice, what it was here in Virginia Beach. Well, well thought of, top in his field, eye doctor, eye surgeon in Virginia Beach, and so I'd like to for Dr. Doug to tell us a little bit about your practice as a physician.
Andy, interestingly, in the world of medicine, I'm an eye surgeon, but eye surgery was the last on my list of any specialty. I rotated through ophthalmology a couple times in medical school, didn't like it. I wanted to be a general surgeon. At that time, I went to Baylor Medical College in Houston, which was the world center for heart surgery. And we all wanted to be the big chest cutters and be like DeBakey and Cooley. And I actually applied. Vietnam was just cooking up, and our dean told us, called us in one day and said, "You are going to war?" And I said, "Fine, I've seen all the movies, I want to be a hero, so we'll do that." Anyways, I wound up in the Navy, and during that, my period in the Navy, I started thinking and praying about what I was going to do. Now, interestingly, there was something called the Berry Plan, which was a lottery that allowed you to put your name in the hat and select your future specialty. 5 guys in my internship class applied, 4 got it, I didn't get it, and I thought, God, I may not be the brightest candle on the cake, but I'm always lucky, but I didn't get this. So I'm in the Navy and I'm thinking, I knew from the time that I'd accepted Christ that I was going to do foreign medical work. And I figured that you cannot go to a third world or developing nation and do heart surgery in the jungle, but you can do eye surgery. So it was that led me into ophthalmology. So I applied for a residency, was accepted at Tulane, went through, and developed. And eye surgery has changed so much in the last 30 years, it is unreal. We can do cataract surgery today in 3-4 minutes with very low anesthesia and very quick results. I had my own eye bank when we lived in Illinois. I did all the corneal transplants out of Peoria in the capacity as eye bank director. But as time went on, I became more of a general ophthalmologist, taking care of people with glaucoma, cataract, and also laser, which I eventually developed a patent for. But I have a friend who's in heaven now that Andy knows, who was a baseball player. He played shortstop for the Red Sox back in the 50s. And one day we were having lunch together and he said, "Doug, everybody you see has a problem. You may not realize that, but you may." And in the course of examinations, you ask people how are you, and they say we're doing well. But every once in a while, you get the sense that there's something going on with this person. So I'd say, really, how are you doing? And some of the most horrendous stories would come out, people with cancer and marital problems and whatever. And for me, that was an opportunity to share my life, my walk with Christ, and how I came to know Him. So ultimately, uh, uh, my practice developed into kind of a consultation spiritually. In the meantime, since 1978, I'm coming up on my 29th foreign medical trip, which is going to come about. I'm going to Tanzania in January. But I've been to Vietnam, to all over Central South America. I've been to Africa. This will be the 19th time in Africa, and it is so. There is a certain degree of fear because of disease and some of the violent people that you run into, but it is an addiction that I can't get out of my mind. I mean, I live and pray and think about my next trip, and that's going to be Tanzania in January.
That's amazing that the call that God had on your life as an eye surgeon happened because of your heart's desire for missions. And I didn't realize that you chose that field, which has been you've been so well equipped for so many years, but you chose it because of that great commission: go into all the world and preach the gospel. And I often think, well, all the missionary trips that you've gone to, I often think about Jesus healing the blind, and the blind. All I know, one scripture says, all I know about Jesus is, once I was blind, but now I can see. But not only through divine healing it can take place, but you actually had a hand in having the blind to be able to see in this country and all around the world. And how's that work for you when you think about being an instrument to having the blind to be able to see?
I probably don't think about that much. I look forward to, because some cases are really amazing. You've got people develop cataracts when they're 38 instead of 88 in places in Africa. So you can have an individual who can't see their cow, their house, their kids, and operate on them, and they get up and they are amazed at what they can see, and that fills you with a sense of gratitude to be a part of that. It's not because you're great, or you think it would be specious to think that you are something that you're not. You're just plumbers know how to plumb. I don't know how to drive a nail, but I can operate on eyes. So I'm grateful to be in a position where I can go and do that.
And I think that's a great message that people need to hear, is that we are all of us have different talents, and all of us have different callings, and no matter what we do, we should use it for the Lord. And there are some of you out there that's wondering, well, what do you have for me, Lord? I'm not to be able to go all around the world like Dr. Doug has been. I don't have the tools or the ability. God's got a plan for your life. God knows your heart. It's up to us to hear his voice. And so as we turn our voice, our ears toward God, he will let you know what direction you need to go and what you need to be, where you need to be for his calling. Thank you so much for this again. Another adventure as a special guest, and hope to see you back. Thank you all for your response. If this message has meant something to you, pass it on. I'll have it on YouTube. I'll have it on Facebook in the morning. And until next time, may God richly bless you.